Hey there everybody, today we're going to be making my delicious garlic parmesan chicken skewers. These chicken skewers are so delicious and they're made in the oven. Baked crispy but still so juicy, so delicious, and so filled with flavor with little to no effort. So if you want to know how to make these delicious skewers, come with me. Let's get started. Alright, so we're going to be starting with 2 pounds of our chicken thighs that have been already pre-cut to the size we need, about an inch or so in size, cubed. And then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding a little bit of olive oil, about, we'll say a tablespoon of olive oil. And then we're going to be adding in about a teaspoon of our minced ginger. There we go. And then we're going to be adding in my chicken seasoning. I will go ahead and link all of the ingredients down in the description below. That way you didn't have to watch me make everything. Let's go ahead and get that all out. And then we're going to mix that all together. All right, now that we have our chicken all nice and marinated in our seasonings, we are going to go ahead and thread our chicken onto our skewers. Remember earlier how we set our skewers aside in the water so that way they could get nice and saturated. We're going to go ahead and start taking them and using them now. We're just going to thread the chicken on, making sure that it's nice and tight so there's no gaps in between the chicken. And we're going to go ahead and do this with all of our chicken, and then we're going to set it aside. I'll be back once we're done threading all the chicken onto our skewers. See you in a bit. All right, now we're going to get started with making our delicious garlic parmesan topping for our skewers. We're going to start with a half a cup of melted-ish butter. It's extremely softened. I actually went ahead and put this in the microwave for about 20 seconds just to bring it to a nice, soft, moldable consistency. We're going to be adding in a half a cup of grated Parmesan cheese, 1/3 cup of freshly chopped parsley. We're going to be adding in 1 teaspoon of our rice wine vinegar. We're going to be adding in 1 teaspoon red pepper flakes, just for a bit of kick, a little heat. And then we are going to be adding in 1 teaspoon of Frank's Red Hot sauce. Now that we've got that all together, we're going to give that a nice mix. Look at how pretty that looks. Now that we've got that all nice and mixed together, we're going to go ahead and we are going to coat our chicken skewers. And quickly, I forgot to mention, we're also adding in 3 teaspoons of minced garlic. I don't know how I could forget when I said, this was a garlic Parmesan sauce. 2 and 3. And then mix that up. And there we go. And now we're going to go ahead and add this onto our chicken skewers. All right, so now that we have our garlic Parmesan topping all ready to go, we're going to go ahead and we are going to scoop some of it out with our pastry brush, and we are going to go ahead and coat each one of our chicken skewers with this garlic Parmesan butter sauce. And we want to go ahead and do this nice and evenly throughout. We're going to flip these over midway through the cooking process and coat the other side as well. But we want to make sure we get a nice good coat on each one, on the tops of them first. And once we're finished doing this, we're going to go ahead and place it in my preheated oven at 425 degrees, And we're gonna cook it for about 7 minutes, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna flip them, and I'm gonna show you how they're looking when we baste the other side. See you in a bit. And we're gonna go ahead and place our skewers in our preheated oven at 425 degrees for about 7 minutes. Once we pull them out of the oven, we're gonna go ahead and give them a flip, and we're going to baste them on the opposite side with more of our garlic Parmesan sauce. They're already looking absolutely delicious. We're going to go ahead now and pop them back into our oven, and we're going to continue baking them for about another 7 to 10 minutes until they look nice and golden, beautiful and crispy. Now they're fresh out of the oven and ready to be devoured. Gorgeous. And there you have it. After about 25 minutes, we have our beautiful, golden, crispy, garlic Parmesan chicken skewers. And it is lunchtime here, and I cannot wait to take a bite to taste it. Look at how pretty that is. Oh, yes. And that is so good. It is tender, juicy, and with those flakes of the red chili pepper, you get just a little kick, just a little bit. But it is so buttery and just delicious. This is a perfect dinner idea. You could serve this with some white rice, some steamed veggies, and you're ready to go. You let me know, when it comes to chicken skewers, are you somebody who likes to grill, or do you not mind putting them in the oven to bake? Let me know in the comments. Okay, everybody, bye.